Thanks. Love you too. All right, so what do we got here? So I got two different pieces of equipment picking up sound. I'm going to do a little bit of a sound check here before I get going. Thanks. Love you too. Oh, let's try. All right, so what do we got here? So I got two different pieces of equipment picking up sound. I'm going to do a little bit of a sound check here before I get going. Okay. Thanks. Oh, let's try. All right. So what do we got here? So I got two different The echo is real. All right. I need to get my thing CD. Gotta do the old turn it sideways and then it'll go kind of thing, and then it should be good. Let's just unmute the mic really quick. Sideways and then it'll go kind of thing, and then it should be good. I can already tell that's not gonna work. Let's just that should work. The mic really quick. Sideways and then it'll go kind of thing. Great. That's not gonna work. Oh, it's funny how that works. The PS3 does that too. Okay. Okay. Let's really quickly invite Jacob, or Jacob. I'm gonna guess it's Jacob, even though it's spelled with a K. Let's invite him to the party. Where am I at? Give him a call. Got two YouTube tabs open, so there should be two, so I got one extra person in. Okay, let's get this going. Chat, if I have any echo, let me know, because I have my professional mic, like the podcast mic that I used last week. I have that hooked up to the PlayStation. I'm also using my headset with OBS, so I'm curious to know if there's going to be any like lag or echo or double talk. I'm also using my headset with OBS, so I'm curious to know. Okay. $999 droplets. Let's just make sure everything's typed in here so that everyone knows. Okay, as usual, Nuzlocke rules are listed in the description. What else do we got? One of these days I'll just copy and paste everything. And that's just for the person that said they'd give me $500 if I did this. So okay. All right. So we're gonna go to the world that never was, and we're gonna continue going. Okay. Everything's, well, mostly charged. Okay. And let's just double check our abilities, make sure everything's good. HP boost. Haste. Defense, very important. Okay. I don't think I care too much about treasure magnet, but it's there if I need it. Okay. That charge. I'm gonna get one more level before we're not gonna go super crazy because I don't like how much HP they're dealing. Heal. But we'll just do some casual fighting here and there as we progress. But I should get a level by the time I go up against the anti-black coat. The biggest thing I'm actually scared about is the dive. When you have to save Sora, and you could actually die. There's no escaping. There's no healing. It's just you do it or you don't. And that could theoretically end this entire run, no matter, despite all the grinding I did. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But I am excited about, hopefully, completing this Nuzlocke tonight. Oh, I hate those. Yes. This is why we have the Meowjesty, because it has some pretty powerful magic. Okay, I'm not going to worry about treasure chests or anything. So, well, yeah, I'm not super worried about treasure chests. I already have all the abilities I'd like. I have all the Dream Eaters I'd like. I don't need any more recipes. I don't need any of that. I'm just pretty content with what we got moving forward. Zubat is level 80. So, and that is double, spoiler alert, that is double what the level cap is going to be when I do the hardcore Nuzlocke challenge. But that is a problem for future Brandon. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Double flight. Equip that immediately. Alright, let's find the other floating ball. That's what I want. Okay. Almost there. Well, I'd say we're about halfway there, but I'm not super worried. I need to be careful.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Heal. Yeah. 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 Heal. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright, we got a defense boost. Let's get out of there. I hate the... you don't realize... I don't realize how much I really hate the Tyrantal Rex. I love him when he's on my side, but you don't fight him until the very end. And then when they come up, it's like, whoa, these things are vicious. Alright, I need to check my internet. I'm worried here. It looks like we're good. If I start lagging at any point, chat, please let me know. I love him when he's on my side, but you don't fight him until the very end. And then when they come up, it's like, whoa, these things are vicious. Alright, I need to check my internet. I'm worried here. It looks like we're good. If I start lagging at any point, chat, please let me know. Okay. I just watched a little bit of the highlights. I'm not super worried, but I do want to make sure that you guys have a chance to watch everything in real time, because I don't want any surprises. At the very least, I do have my OBS footage that's recording it, so I can come back and get the higher quality if I need to, but I prefer not to have to do that. Okay, this is a waste of time. Let's get out of here. I like 65. I like the defense. I like the strength. I like everything. We just need to execute. We need to finish. Okay, Verge of Chaos. A little bit of a difference here. We got 49, we got 65. 49, we made it all the way to Ansem SOD2, right? So I'm thinking and I'm hoping that I can at least make it to the dive after beating young Xehanort. That's what I'm hoping. If I can get past that dive, I think we'll get it. But that's the one I'm the most worried about. Here we go, chat. I like the damage output. Come on. No! Yeah. I can't believe what just happened. I can't believe it. I got past that at the last attempt and I was 16 levels weaker. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Obviously this is, the run's over. I failed the challenge. I'm going to just see what, I want to see, and I think chat is interested in knowing this too. I want to know if I want to see how far I'd go. This is a mulligan. This isn't official or anything. I just want to see how far I would have gone if I everything worked out the way it should have, or the way I think it could have.
You're done. Heal. Sorry. Heal. Heal.
You're kidding. So this thing, here's the thing about this fight. This can happen at any time because of how much damage it deals, and second chance and once more is the only thing that can save you. What I find to be interesting is I feel like you have to be a certain distance away to really truly survive that. Let's just keep spamming Balloon Rock. See, I think he's flinching. I think that's why... Okay, see, that would have killed me if I wasn't quicker. If I was slower. Yeah, this is kind of annoying because... You what? Yeah. So, I need to figure out a strategy if I don't know if I want to come back and do this right away, or if I want to come back and try this again. I'm a little tired of this game, and I feel like maybe some of you are too. But...
Accept the darkness.
Yeah! Heal. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, one thing about this version of, and I think I may have said this last time around. I wanted to say this when, you know, I was actually here, but wait. So, something about this version of the world that never was, I kind of think it's interesting because I always wonder if this is actually not real, and this is actually Sora being asleep, because just everything about this place doesn't seem legitimate. It just seems like a dream. The buildings being on the air, everything about it just seems... It seems like it's kind of dreamy to me. Whereas Riku seems to be in the actual world that never was, because he's not asleep. So chat, if you're just joining us, I died against the anti-black coat nightmare. So this isn't counting. I don't know, you could say I'm scouting, but I guess the truth is I want to see if it was just a fluke, if it was just RNG, if I really just need to grind more, if, you know, there's something that I missed. The anti-black coat seems to be, like, set up in a way that it doesn't matter how strong you are. It's going to bring you down to 1 HP, and then you need to figure out how to heal after it gets off its combo. And it's always going to happen no matter how strong you are. And it just gives me wondering if I want to rethink everything. Like, do I want to grind after Do I want to grind after defeating those first 3 bosses? Do I want to just not grind at all? Like, I have more questions than I have answers right now, and I don't know what's going to reveal itself after doing this, but I want to just try it because I've done this now 12 times, and I feel like I'm just kind of at a loss, and I'm out of ideas on how I can better prepare myself for later attempts. And I want to just see if I actually am strong enough to beat this game, or if it's really just level. And it's also going to get me rethinking my hardcore rules, because the hardcore rules is going to have a level cap. And the level cap is going to be the same as the battle level. Well, the battle level is 40. I'm at level 52, and Riku was level 65. So, if this is not winnable, then it's, I mean, I don't want to say it's an impossible challenge, because level 1 challenges are a thing. But what I don't understand is, like, how hard is it? Is it beyond my skill level? I mean, my skill level can just go up with more practice, but is it going to be so tedious that it's just not going to be fun anymore? So I have a lot of questions. Obviously, I'm still not trying to die, because I'm trying to get an accurate read.
Your flesh bears the sigil, so your name shall be known as that of a recusant.
Take this! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! 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 Take this! Ha! Heal! Take this! Ha! Yeah! Hey! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! 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 Ha! 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 Yeah! Take this! Ha! Here! Take this! Yeah! Together! Yeah, take this. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Ha. Take this. Ha. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There. Yeah. Heal. Take this. Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird how the blood pressure is like non-existent. There's absolutely no heartbeat when the stakes are not, like, when there's no stakes. It's just interesting.
Take this. Cut. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Cut. Take this. Cut. Take this. Heal. Yeah. Take this. Heal. Cut. Yeah. 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 Take this. Yeah. Take this.
Wow, how about that? Yeah, I thought Sora was at a good enough level. It was just Riku that was the one I was wondering about. Okay. In fact, 52 might even be overdoing it. So we got young Xehanort, we got that dive, and then we got the Ventus Nightmare.
Time stop. Heal. Yeah. Yeah. You shall wander forever.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Heal. Heal. Yeah. 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 Heal. Yeah. Heal. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, this is the one I was actually worried about. Should have been worried about that first fight, but I'm really wondering... Okay, we're gonna tag 30 Soros.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. 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 Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. 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 Ha. Hit. Hit. Nice. Ha. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering. So this one's interesting because like it's hard, it's easy, but it's hard, right? Because I think what I need to do is find a path that I really like. I don't think this is a random thing. I think it's actually essentially the same. Yeah, I'm already doing way better. I'm wondering just how dangerous those things are if I just not get all afraid of them. I think what really hurt me was that I had I was stuck on 13 for like a whole minute. Oh, come on. It looks like I can comfortably take a few hits without needing to worry. But is that because of level, or is that just because that's how much damage they're supposed to do? I also need to remember that there is a way to get HP. Okay, so the ring just starts over and the count does not, is what I'm hearing. So if I want to be super conservative, what I can do is just not take any damage and then go through the ring twice. That would probably do it. And I might decide to do that next time around. And this fight isn't a shoo-in either. Because of the shot lock at the very end. I'm realizing this is a harder challenge than I originally thought, and I really underestimated it. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, so wasn't as bad as I thought, but I still died 3 times, and that's the part twice was against the anti-black coat nightmare. So I need to figure out a strategy. And I think I figured out something for the dive, but because it just super conservative. Attack the shadow thingies, the anti-forms when they're when they're vulnerable. And then I think I'm good on that one. But the anti-black coat, I still don't have an answer for. And that is just... That's like what I don't know. Ansem is pretty straight. The only thing you really have to worry about with him is when you're flying.
Do you have to go?
Well, I did doze off. I just have some stuff to take care of.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I won't be long.
Be careful. Very careful.
Copyright.
Right.
There we go. Yeah.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, I really thought this was gonna be the run, chat. This is just a real head scratcher. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually really fed up with playing this game. I'm not gonna just skip it, right? But I do plan on finishing this. But I do not want to come back next week and play Dream Drop Distance for what feels like the 5th month now in a row. I don't want that. And I think I'd be crazy if I assumed any of you wanted that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this run on hold for the time being. And next week we're going to come back and we're going to play a Fragmentary Passage as Aqua. And I think I'll even go to Kingdom Hearts 3. And then after I complete the series for the first time, ending on 3, what I'll do is I'll probably come back and do Dream Drop Distance. I know I can get through a Fragmentary Passage. I know I can get through 3. 3 is actually pretty easy. Here, let's change the music here for a second. I want to hear myself think a little bit better. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, starting next week, we're going to do... I still got 10 minutes left on the stream, but I don't want to start a new game. Yeah, no, this music's a lot better. So, yeah, so next week we're going to do... As of right now, Nuzlocke is on hold. Next week, we will commence and I'll just say, like, after Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't know if I'll come right back. I'll revisit it. That's what we'll say. After Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm going to revisit coming back to this. I think I have a pretty good strategy that will work. But I'm so ready to move on that, like, there's no point in having a YouTube channel if it just feels like a 9 to 5. That's, like, kind of been my MO this, ever since I dropped that Kingdom Hearts 2 video. Like a few months ago, like in November, it's been my MO. If it feels like a 9 to 5, I shouldn't be doing this. So we're gonna move on. And, you know, I think it's okay. It's okay to accept defeat. That's something I haven't been really thinking about or paying, you know, I haven't been wanting to accept that, but recently it's occurred to me that, you know, sometimes it's okay to take the L. So, maybe I'll come back. And, you know, now that I think about it, maybe I won't. I would like to, but as of right now, I'm so fed up with this challenge that I'd rather just move on to something that I'd be much happier doing. So we'll put this on hold. I don't think it's gonna be permanent, but you know, I'll leave the door open in case it is. And I will say this challenge is way more difficult than what am I trying to say? Way more difficult than the Nuzlocke version of this game that was created by Nobita Daxian. You know, nothing. You know, nothing. No disrespect against him as a person or as a YouTuber. I think you know, making a Nuzlocke for Dreamed Out Distance, great idea. But in my opinion, it's just too Pokemon centered, and you know, losing a Dream Eater, your run, you know, you just can't use that one. I don't know. Personally, I do that anyway. I don't remember the last time I played a game of Dream Drop Distance where I had a Dream Eater of mine die. So, like, it's not really a challenge for me. So, this challenge is way more of a challenge. What am I saying? So, but it's just, I don't think anyone's gonna be mad that we're moving on. I really don't. I do want to complete this challenge at some point, but that time will not be now, as you can see if you want to go back and watch this. But I think I've learned a bit today. I think I overestimated how strong I was, and it bit me. And that's something I'm going to take with me into the next couple of weeks. Even if I wasn't cocky, I still kind of assumed that it was going to be fine, and even that can be a problem. So, yeah, so next week we're going to do Fragmentary Passage. And I'll make note of it here so you guys can see it. Thanks, Chris. It's a thought. I'll be honest with you. I have temporarily suspended the Dance Pad Challenge because... yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that... I wasn't sure if you guys liked it, to be honest with you, but the main reason why I stopped was because it was actually taking a huge toll on me. Oh, what do we got here? Whatever. I was going through dance... I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th dance pad right now. And those are $20 on Amazon. It's just money I don't want to spend. I don't want to keep spending. And I don't want to give away too much. But I will say that our living situation right now doesn't really support like a good dance pad playthrough in the first place. So like, you know, our living situation, sooner or later it's going to change. And you know, maybe I'll revisit that, probably not. But you know, that's neither here nor there. But I'm glad that you guys liked it, to be honest with you. I mean, it is nice to be able to die in a Kingdom Hearts game. I'll say that. But the biggest issue I was having was it was a lot of work, and it didn't seem like it was giving me the dopamine that I would like. Fun discussion video about lore, something less stressful. See, now that's an idea. I do have that video that's coming out on April Fool's Day. I'll have that uploaded. It's actually done, and by done I mean whatever I scrapped. So I'll post that. I'll have it scheduled to post probably in the morning, just so you guys have a chance to come back and watch it. And it'd still be April Fool's Day when you do get to watch it, but yeah, I do have a couple ideas for a discussion video. I'm also finding out that people really like my shorts. So I'll be experimenting a little bit more there, but a lot of it's going to be kind of centered around the Nuzlocks, at least for the time being. I'll just have to see. I'm still... Like, my Nuzlocke series isn't over. It's just this particular challenge is just going to be put on hold until I figure out if and when I want to come back to it. And it's not going to be like my dance pad where it's like, nope, let's just figure something out. No, this is definitely something I'll come back to, and I can say that with pretty good confidence. So it's not a matter of if, but when. So that's kind of where I'm at here, and I feel like I'm like right there, right? I'm right there. Died against the anti-black coat twice, and then I figured out a good strategy that I like for that dive on rescuing Sora. So I'm so close. I'm right there. I just need to figure out a strategy that works consistently against the anti-black coat nightmare. And what I'll probably do here, I did this for the Kingdom Hearts 2 videos, but maybe this is a anti-black coat. I'm not generally into cheesing, but I am curious to know just kind of what works, you know? How to not defeat the anti-black coat nightmare with Riku. So is he just gonna spam the Keyblade? What's he gonna do? See, he's still getting his HP drained though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, that's not the easiest, and I guess I didn't see what level he was. How is his HP not going down that much? I will say I don't block it for the life of me, and maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. And the thing hasn't even hit him yet. See, that maybe he's just avoiding it. Maybe that's the trick. Well, what about this? It can hit him though. Oh, I didn't even try to hit him. Yeah, I swear it's RNG half the time. That's what I don't understand. Yeah, I'll have to think about it some more. Our stream's over in a minute. So, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not taking it as personally as I usually do. You guys have seen that. But... yeah. Alright, chat. Well, it was good talking to you and brainstorming about this. Thanks for your comments, Chris. I guess there's no harm in saving it. Just... yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Next week we'll start up on a fragmentary passage, and I will revisit this when I have a better idea of how I want to go about this. Because just muscling through at a high level and trying to just brute force my way through is not enough. And that's what I learned today. I need to get more creative. I need to think more like a Vulcan, instead of like a Klingon. So I need, or maybe not a Vulcan, but just I need to think more about this. because Hulk smashing my way through is not the answer. So, thank you so much, chat, for joining. We're gonna do some. We're gonna have new blood. We're having a new ocean next week. We're gonna swim around in that a little bit. Hopefully that'll kind of reinvigorate my my desire to keep going. And then after I beat Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm very confident I'm gonna do, by the way, I'm not worried about that. It might take me, 5 to 7 attempts, hopefully less, but having gone through it enough times, I'm fairly confident that that won't be nearly as difficult as this has been. So, thank you so much. We're about a minute over, so I'll let you guys go, and I will see you all next week. Have a happy Easter, and have a happy April Fool's Day.